Hi, everybody. It's Dr. Kathy, and it is February 16th. It seems to me that time is going even faster now than it was last year. And it just seems to me that New Year's Eve was yesterday. And here we are, 6 weeks into it. Let us do some of the most important beginnings of our day, which is Heart Source. For those of you who have never experienced Heart Source, bring your attention to the front of your heart chakra, right in the center of your chest. Just breathe in gently. As you breathe in through your nose, imagine that the air is coming in through your heart. Okay, now just allow your awareness to stay there, but sense yourself going around your back and moving into the back of the heart chakra. Somebody's a little bit too low, so if you feel like you're having a hard time getting in, move up. There we go. And go as deep as you can. The back of the heart chakra is just an amazing place to be as you travel through this alley. As you travel through the alleyway, through the pathway, through the tunnel, keep going. Stay in the front of your heart. And now you're going to step into what is called the sacred space, your sacred space. There you go. Now you're going to keep your awareness there, but you're also going to go around to see yourself. Your whole spirit comes out of your body and it moves back around, and now it focuses on the front of your third eye. And just go deeply within. And we discovered through Amma's work, and one of I think it's Hidden Structures book, is that the violet flame is hiding in the back of the front of your third eye. So you go into the front of your third eye, go all the way to the back where it connects with the pranic tube, and there's the violet flame. Wave at it and watch it, feel it wave back. And we are going to activate it in just a minute. You can always activate it before if you want. Now move into the back of your third eye. Good. And now intend, form, draw a beam of energy from your heart chakra up to your third eye. Feel that connection. And now send that beam of energy straight up to the center of the universe. It knows where to go. And straight down to the center of the earth. As Amma has been saying in the last few months, you are now grounded above and below. You are grounded in the fifth dimension and in the third dimension. What she just said, which is a good place for you because of what is happening in this world and what you have agreed to do. There was an emphasis on that, folks. What you have agreed to do. Okay? Good. And now, I am the sword. This is the sword of Archangel Michael. Those of you who have not received his sword, ask Archangel Michael to be with you. Hold out your dominant hand, palm up, and say, "May I have your sword, please?" And every time I do this, I can feel it, the hilt of it in my hand, and just bring your fingertips over to where you feel the other end. If you can't feel, don't worry about it. Just bring it up and then hold it in front, point up in front of your heart. Just breathe in that energy a little bit. It's coming in. Now place the sword in your heart. I just move my hand onto the front of my heart chakra and it goes within, and it already is there for me. But those of you who have just received it for the first time, all you need to say is, "I am the sword." You say that at any time for protection. I am the sword, no matter where you are. You could be walking into a store and going, "Oh, it's a heavy energy in here." I am the sword. And then your energy becomes the sword and you transmute low vibration energy. And we need to transmute as much low vibration energy as we can. And as Amma just said, you agreed to be here at this time to do these wonderful things. And you have somehow arrived at her area with me, Kathy, channeling. You could also go to other people. There are many people that are doing that. And somebody said they read the entire Sedona Journal of Emergence. That's a magazine for those of you who don't know. And that it all had a common theme. No, we were not asked to submit anything on a particular theme. We were just asked to send in what we wanted to send in. Now, when I say activate, what I mean is please activate around every layer of my aura. So if you have the 7 layers, some people like to focus on their 8 layers. Then what happens is that this is what happens when you're releasing low vibration energy from yourself. Let's try this and I'll explain it as it goes. Just say chakra spin as fast as it's safe for me. Inhale, bring in energy from above and below to your heart chakra, and now it distributes throughout all of your chakras, including your minor ones. Breathe in and out with your intention to release any low vibration energy from you, frustration, chaos, concern, terror, as some people have said. And now as the energy is leaving your chakras, the low vibration energy, as it passes through each layer of the aura, the one closest to you, the first layer is created by the first chakra, second layer, second chakra, and it just goes on like that. But as it goes through, there's transmutation that occurs. When you release low vibration energy, you are not sending low vibration energy out into the atmosphere, because with your intention, with you being all of these wonderful tools being activated around you, these energy structures, and the violet flame, it transmutes your Michael sword to begin with. Each layer of the violet flame transmutes energy to a higher vibration. There you go. Just release it. And you could even hold an intention in mind. Let's say you had a particularly uncomfortable experience yesterday or this morning. Ask for all of that low vibration energy from that experience to pass through you and to transmute. Oh, I feel a lot happening. There we go. So this is something we did. It took us a few minutes to do this. If you would do this every morning, and if you're just starting out with it, do it once an hour. You lose connection, but as you do it more and more, be in your heart source 24/7. It's a protection. It's also a Merkaba. Be Michael's sword 24/7, because that will assist in the transmutation of low vibration energy coming to you. Someone just before we started the recording was talking about the chaos that comes in, the feeling of energy from outside of them, and the discomfort it is causing within them. This is why you need to do this. And then, of course, the violet flame. And now let us get ready for our healing session. There is a floor of light below all of us gathered together. Anybody who's watching this at any time, it is a time of no time. A floor of light below us, a canopy of light above us, pillars of light in each corner. These pillars of light have many colors and vibrations in them. One of the pillars that I'm seeing, let's say I'm at the front of the healing lecture room looking at everybody. The pillar at the back on my left has, in what we call in pranic healing, electric violet light. There's a softer blue in the back on the right as I'm looking from the front to the back. This is what I'm seeing. You could see something different. I love miraculous things that happen. Front on the right is a green, and there are sparkles in it, golden and green, blue sparkles, yellow also sparkles. In the front on the left, it's just like a tube of golden light. That's the best way I can describe it. Tube of golden light. Now, there are angels gathered around, and we call in the exact members of the angelic realm. Millions, maybe billions of angels are there. We ask you to come in and put around the perimeter of the healing lecture room, and it is from pillar to pillar and back to the first pillar. These are angels for both protection, healing, and the gathering of wisdom and knowledge. That's a new one. We've talked about wisdom and knowledge a lot, but not in the sense of the healing lecture room gathered around us. There are members of the angelic realm working with gathering wisdom and knowledge. I am being told by Hilarion, who you'll meet in a little bit, that you may call in angels that work in a particular realm for you. If you are experience the chaos, if your empathetic self is experiencing the pain or whatever of anybody else, you can call in angels that help you to work with that. Okay. And now there is a central pillar, and within this pillar are masters, chohans, and beings that come to be of assistance. My tradition is Roman Catholic. And for those who don't know me well, I was in the convent for 20 years. I am seeing Yeshua, which is the Aramaic word for Jesus, and his brother, Buddha. They always come in together with me. When I was channeling, the first being I ever channeled was Kuan Yin. And I'm getting the word from Michael. No, that's not right. She was the second one. I was the first that came in. And then there's been Amma. They have fun with each other. So whomever is important to you is coming in. Others that I'm seeing, the Chohans of the rays. That's where Hilarion comes in. Hilarion is the Chohan, the head of the fifth ray of healing. Interesting. I can't tell who this is. Feminine energy, though, says that he is in the process of training someone else to be the Chohan of the fifth ray. And I was saying, oh, that going to happen soon? And he laughed. He said, at least after another 3 or 4 of your incarnations. It takes that long to be trained for all of these wonderful experiences. And I just had a very definite experience of Amma overlighting this group, of her energy overlighting this group. And we are going to begin with our own healing. All of you here, our own healing. Open your mind, open your heart, open your belief systems to the definite reality that healing can occur. And the first thing that we're going to do, they want me to give you this message. Call in those that you are also asking for healing, like my dad, my brother, my sister. These are those who are ill, 2 of them getting ready to leave the planet. Other people, if you're concerned about what's happening, it could be in your family, it could be in the world somewhere. And what the word is, the word that I was receiving is that whatever we ask for healing for ourselves is going to pass to, will affect us, of course, and pass to those that we are holding in our mind and our heart. And what Amma is saying is, in essence, you become one with the ones you are praying for healing. And she winks. She doesn't have physical form, but I see her in that way sometimes, and she winks. And she said, and of course, it is a reminder that you are all one. You are of me. You are of Abba. You are of every one upon this planet. And you are of one of every one that is on any planet that has been created. And now she told me to get my symbol out. I have two symbols on mine. One is the hologram of love from the Melchizedek method, and the other is Our Lady of Guadalupe. And it's my Catholic tradition. I've seemed to be really drawn to Our Lady of Guadalupe, who appeared in Mexico, and then the Melchizedek method, who is Melchizedek. Naturally, a lot of that energy comes from him, and Metatron is also very much involved with that. And they want you to call in, form a symbol of, any way you want, of the ones that you are most close to. The aspects of God of your heart is what I heard. Do that now. And you may already have a symbol of some way. There you go. Okay. And now, those of you who are here physically watching this video, bring in those that you are praying for, but those that are consciously here from your heart, ask for healing. And if you want to make a declaration or a command, you can command your healing team to listen, command your body to listen. And now, green jade chairs of healing are appearing. You may sense a being bringing them into you. These are the green jade chairs of the fifth ray. There you are. And you are invited to sit. And you brought in those who have been close to your heart for whatever reason. And they are being supplied a green jade chair to sit. And your healing team is saying, you don't have to worry about them now because the energy that comes into you will come into them. The first thing that we are doing is balancing the cortices of the brain. It's a body talk technique, but know that it is happening to you. Balancing the right side of your brain with the left side of your brain, balancing all of the lobes to each other. They balance first. For instance, the frontal lobe, the right side of the frontal lobe balances to the left, and the left of the frontal lobe balances to the right. So it'll be the frontal lobes. They're actually doing your prefrontal lobes also, parietal lobes, temporal lobes, occipital lobes. I'm asking for the enhancement of the connections within the corpus callosum that bring the two sides of the brain together. There we go. And now the enhancement of the limbic brain, the emotional brain. We're going to balance a belief. And we will have your healing team use the belief plugin. I'll tell them when to use it, but just so you know. And that belief is, hang on, it's coming. It's interesting. We're talking about the amygdala here. The same structure which lets me know about fear is also a structure that allows me to be creative. Many people don't know that. Some people call it clicked to. So the back of the amygdala can be clicked to the occipital lobe, which is about fear, or it can go to the front of the brain, the prefrontal cortex, which is about creativity. Think of a wonderful aroma, because the amygdala has to do with smell. Boy, what came to my mind was my grandmother's. She made the best bread and always had bunches of loaves ready for me. We could smell it throughout the house. Notice what happens in your head and your brain in the sense. It's almost like your energy goes to the front of your brain, and that's your amygdala clicking forward. Now I'm going to take you back and forth, and because the back part's not going to last that long. Think of something that smells very malodorous. You know, a rotten egg, stepping in dog poop and walking across your kitchen floor. Something like that's malodorous. And notice the shift of the energy within your head. It goes to the back. And that's the amygdala going back, clicking back. Go back to the wonderful aroma, and why don't you add a beautiful sunrise or sunset to that, or the gentle movement of waves. And notice how your brain can settle again. And now, from that place where you are, ask your healing team to flood you with loving energy. And I'm seeing energy come in at different times. For some people, it's energy working with the respiratory system. For others, depleted adrenal glands, filling you with love. We're doing a belief plug-in, and the belief plug-in is I can, because so many people say, I can't. I can. And I see gathering around each one of us. And however you see represented to you the feminine and masculine aspect of God, angels, members of your healing team that are supporting you, they say, you can. You are saying, I can, and they are saying, you can. Speak directly to your body. You can heal. You can become flexible and strong. You can, for the one who's delivering twins today, you can have a peaceful, wonderful delivery of two healthy children. There is an energy filling everyone's brain right now. Healing team, we ask you to dissolve and take away all of the encodements within our brains that shouldn't, of substances that shouldn't be there. So, for instance, plaques that form. Researchers are finding aluminum in our brain. They're finding those microplastics. We ask for all of those. Don't know how you're going to do it, but we know that you can do it. Release all of that from our brains. We ask for the members of our healing team to come and adjust within each one of us, and that means everyone we're praying for. The DNA in our bodies which have been altered by fear. And we ask that change to go directly into our DNA and around our body, in our body, to release all that is not love. And some of you may know that Amma will call, sometimes she'll call fear not love. So she say, we have love and we have not love. And the creator of the universe did not create not love. We, amazing humans in our creative ability, created not love. Let's try to work on being part of the creative energy of love. The energy is going down you, down the people that you have brought for healing. And we ask that every place that not love was released within us or within those that we have been holding in our mind and heart, we ask that those empty spaces be filled with love. If you have the desire for more wisdom and knowledge, simply ask your encodement team to activate all inactive encodements that have anything to do with the acquisition of wisdom and knowledge. And a member of my healing guides is laughing and said, and yes, because I'm going on a pilgrimage in November. We're going to France. I do not have an aptitude for languages. I have a low aptitude for languages. Obviously, I learned English, but I want to learn some French. And so they said, yes, you can ask for either the activation of encodements that may be inactive in regards to wisdom and knowledge in anything, or you can ask for the creation of an activation of, like I'm going to ask for the ability to learn languages fluently and easily and joyfully. So choose whatever. Okay, and Amma says, good, you're all prepared. And now, being still in your healing space, in that green jade chair of healing, there's an activation within our healing lecture room to turn it into a lecture room. And healing teams. We ask you to activate within us the ability to take in, to hear, to hold within us the words that Amma gives us that are for us. The next one you hear will be Amma, the Divine Mother. I am Amma, the Divine Mother of the Divine Mothers, and oh, I am your mother. Many of you have heard me speak many times. Some of you who are new wonder if I am the Ammas that you hear about walking upon the earth. The answer is no, I am not the one walking upon the earth, except they are aspects of me walking upon the earth. I need people like you and others to walk upon this earth. My whole purpose is the creation with the Father of this wonderful planet and galaxies and universes that you have. I want to make a little comment before I talk about the primary thing. The little comment is about the angelic realm. Did you know that every one of you have anywhere between 3 and 5 members of the angelic realm that work with you personally? Just you, no one else. Now imagine, think about how many billions of people are here upon this planet. More than 8 billion. That means if each one has 5 of the angelic realm working personally with them, what is 5 times 8? 40. 40 billion angels. And then there are those of the angelic realm who work with others in other galaxies. And there are those who are free agents in a way. Oh, let's say it's a novel or if it's a book on some topic. And you can put out a call to the universe and say, I call for angels who are experts in this field. And it can be writing, playing an instrument, a violin, or perhaps an instrument that you have heard about that is no longer actively played. Whatever it is you need, I want you to know that you are simply a very small number. 8 billion doesn't seem like a small number, does it? A very small number of created beings who have at your service to work with you. You are not here alone. You're not here alone on a physical realm. You are not here alone on a spiritual realm. If you need help, ask for it. And I know that there are some of you who are not good at asking for assistance. Us is the universe, us, Father, Mother, God, us are all of your guides and your angels. You want to prove to us how serious you are, so you want to do this yourself. I laugh with joy at your delight in wanting to prove yourself. But I have something to tell you. Listen closely. You have nothing to prove to us. We know your glory. We know your light. We know the amazing being you are in ways that you do not. You do not know to the depths of yourself that you chose to be here now. You chose to do that. However, many said they would like to. You were selected. Many were not selected. Why were they not selected? Because they had not gained the spiritual depth of wisdom, knowledge, tenacity, and love vibration that you have. And you may laugh and wonder, who is this being of God who is telling me that I have all of these wondrous qualities? Where are they? They are there within you, within your heart. We see them. We have one comment to make. Fear not. There is nothing to fear. Yes, you are not fully aware in the depths of yourself of how you are an actor in this play that is happening, because you are not playing who you truly are. You are not playing being the aspect of God that you are, because you do not believe that an aspect of God could have the pain and have done some of the Some of you say stupid, some of you say shameful, some of you say horrible things that you have done in this life. How I wish you could experience me holding you in my arms against my heart, to know that even when you fell down, when you were trying to learn to walk, we saw only your glory. We saw only the joy from which you were made by us, the joy with which you decided to work in this world right now. Yes, there is much chaos in this world. And yes, you have made mistakes. How else would you have learned? All will be well. And you are part of what makes all well. The more you stay within your heart, the more you fully accept the position of transmuting energy. If all you do is be within your heart source, and those of you who have formed the heart source know that can be a difficult thing sometimes to be in the heart source. But those of you who have been learning for years to do it know how much easier it is. Be in your heart source, accept the sword from Archangel Michael and transmute energy in that way. Protect yourself with the violet flame. Transmute energy wherever you go. Send energy of love to others. Doesn't matter whether they accept it or not, at least energy is there. By sending love energy to those who will not accept it, you have placed before them stepping stones of going into love. Yes, they're the ones that have to take the step, but you have provided the means to do that. Use your transmutational abilities to transmute fear from others. Transmute the fear within yourself. All of this is preparation for the changing of what is happening upon this planet. People must make a decision of how they want this planet to be. Are you going dystopian? Are you going utopian? Will you be in a place of fear, which is dystopian? Or will you be in a place of love, which is utopian? When people talk about utopian, other people say, oh, that is impossible. You live in a dream world. Let me tell you that you come from utopia. Home is utopia. You are here to assist people in remembering how to have a utopian existence. When you're home, you cannot hide anything. You cannot hide one thought. That's amazing, isn't it? You can't hide one thought. Now, what's interesting is it's not necessarily the true that people read your thoughts. What they do note is the energy that comes from you that is not in alignment with the rest of the energy. So if you are in a space of love, of acceptance, of wisdom, and of knowledge, everybody that is within that area, they feel the camaraderie of that. What do they notice? They notice when you send forth energy that is contrary to what all of you are experiencing. Let's go back to the chaos that you were experiencing and the pain that you were experiencing. You are experiencing more of that pain than many others because your energy has elevated higher. The more you experience the pain of others, the more you experience the not love of others, the more you are aware of the change in vibration energy, the higher your personal vibration is. Did you hear that? The more you experience the low vibration, that means the higher your love vibration is. And you are here, first of all, to learn that, to learn how to raise your vibration. Second, you are here to learn to send your vibration of love out to others so that it neutralizes low vibration. And third, you are here to gain information for and about the universal energy called love. When you feel the chaos within you, ask your healing team, and if you feel like they're not doing a good job, ask for help. Tell them more directly what you need. Find that area within me that is in fear. And every energy but love is fear, whether you call it anger or rage or jealousy or envy. It is all about the fear of not being able to be who you are, love incarnate, the power and presence of God. And it is the fear that you have failed in being who you are. My dear precious ones, you have not failed in being who you are. You do not know the fullness of your plan and why you were here. Think of some of the things that you think you failed miserably at. Maybe it was shame that you had that you would rather people not know about it. What did you learn? What did you learn from that event or those events, that way of being you were in your life? What did you learn? If the only thing you learned was that it did not make you happy, you learned a tremendous amount. There is something that you may not have learned that is the truth. And that is that no matter what you have done or not done, the love I have for you, the love the Father has for you, never changes, never has changed, never will change. And when you come home, you will be wrapped in our love. How do you handle what's happening on the planet at this time? Heart source. I am the sword. Violet flame, activate. And when you go into fear, where do you need to go? Heart source. When you go into anger, where do you need to go? Heart source. That sounds simplistic, and it actually is, because then when you're there, healing team, please find the wound that got activated that has me in a place of not love. And then ask for healing of that. Ask for the basic plug-in. Ask your soul healing team, which is there with the basic plug-in, to find and bring back to you all the pieces of yourself you lost. to clean, repair, and heal all of those pieces and to fully integrate them within you. Those pieces are integrated within you, within the golden light of creation. During this time of chaos, remember always that you are love and we are there with you. You are love. You are of the same love that we are. You have just accepted the call that we made. And when I say we, I'm talking about myself, Amma, and Abba. You could just say the undifferentiated God. You answered the call to play this game. And yes, it is a real game with real consequences. But the end result is everyone comes home and is enfolded in love. My blessings to you, dear ones. My blessings to you. Call upon me, upon us, upon the angelic realm, upon those who have loved you upon this planet and are now at home. We love you. And I am Amma, the Divine Mother of the Divine Mothers, and I am your mother. Margaret, did that help at all? You're still muted. There you go.
Yes, it has. It just reinforced what I already know and just renews it, and that helps.
Yeah, I have had some friends. She said somebody would call and say, remind me of the truth. And that's what Amma did, is reminding us of the truth.
Always brushing away my little ego, just brushing it out of the way.
Okay, everyone, take care. Many blessings. Much love to you. Have a wonderful week. Bye.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank
Bye. Cleo.